Go.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2.
Hello, hello, hello. Yeah.
Mic check, mic check.
Yo, 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 yo. Alright.
Welcome to GameBros. This is Coco.
It's DJ Fuego.
Coming to you live, finally, live from the GameBros studios on YouTube. We ditched the Twitch TV for, I think, a better platform.
Yeah, it's much better. We'll get more massive people, and everybody usually knows where YouTube is at. Only people that play games and videos and stuff like that, play videos, know about Twitch. So we'll get more of a personal level with everybody else.
Yeah, and at the same time, the good thing is that on YouTube, it stays on YouTube for longer.
Yeah.
The problem we're having on Twitch is when the video game companies came to us and asked us, hey, we want to see your work. We had nothing to show because after a couple of days, the Twitch thing would disappear and we were stuck with no video.
Yeah.
So the good thing is now that we do our live shows, it'll go live on YouTube and it'll stay up on YouTube so other people can check it out later. And very soon we're going to start podcasting all our videos, so that's going to make it even better and we're going to get more mass appeal.
Yeah.
So
we have a very extensive show today. A lot of unboxing, a lot of revealing, and a lot of news, right?
So yeah, so let's get to it. So first thing, like we always start with the news. First thing that popped up in the GameBros news feed was the whole Netflix. They got the whole how they have their own streaming service. So now they're gonna have their own content. And what better than Marvel?
I think it's awesome.
They're actually gonna have Daredevil. They're gonna have Iron Fist. They're also gonna have Luke Cage, and what's the other? That's Daredevil.
Luke Cage.
Iron Fist.
Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones. So
The Defenders.
and also Marvel Defenders. So it's gonna be a pretty big group of nice size chunk of content for Netflix because there's so many streaming services out there. Netflix wants to separate themselves from the rest, and I think this is a good way of doing it by introducing new content that only Netflix has. Yeah. So at the end, we win.
Yeah.
Basically.
Just hope they don't mess it up with all these characters, but I don't think they can. These characters are very good. I don't know about Jessica Jones, but I know Luke Cage is pretty easy to do. They've been casting a few. You know how they do those wannabe who
do you want to be?
So they want Cheeseburger to do it. I don't know if you guys know Cruz, Victor Cruz, the one that does all the Old Spice commercials and stuff like that.
Terry Crews.
Not the football player. Yeah, I get them mixed up. I hear the Cruz. So yeah, him or if not The Rock. But
he does dance good salsa. So
yeah, The Rock. I'm getting tired of him already. He's in everywhere. So yeah. I would rather have Terry Crews.
Terry Crews starring his own role.
Yeah.
Because he's always in he always has been in different movies, but he's always been kind of like a helper role, not a main role.
Yeah.
So that's good. I'm glad Netflix has stepped up their game and they're actually going to do this. The other thing is, you got to share a little video. We used to rent our games for Nintendo, Super Nintendo from there. And so Blockbuster Video is actually closing down their stores, their physical stores, and they're going to close down their mailing service. So almost by the end of December, they're going to close down all their stores. The only thing that they're going to keep running is their online streaming service. And that's like what we spoke about before about getting rid of the, trying to separate yourself, Netflix from the Hulu Pluses and the Amazons and your Blockbuster video streaming services. So that's really sad. I know DJ Fuego used to love running into the Blockbuster video and choosing his games that he wanted.
Right. It keeps deleting the thing. I don't know why it does that. Get another camera? Well, mine's is still working. What's up? So we're having a little technical difficulties. We're running with new software, so we're trying to work out the bugs and the kinks. As you can see behind me, I have the green screen. We'll be working with that later in
upcoming shows.
I've been working in
software. First, we got the computer to work again. The main GameBros.
Freaking stupid. So, let me. Yeah, we got the news. We're gonna switch. I'm gonna be producing, and Lord Infamous is gonna take over for right now.
Yeah, we're gonna switch. This is broadcasting live with bugs and. So now we just we did a little line change. So we got
the real guns now.
We got. So well, DJ Fuego, he's the main producer. He's the head of the producing department. Fixes all the cameras and mics and stuff. Lord Infamous is the assistant producer. We got him behind the camera now. So Blockbuster Video went down.
What is Blockbuster?
Oh yeah, you're too young for that. You wouldn't know about that stuff.
Blockbuster.
That thing right there. They want to know about the fees. The fees for Netflix, they're gonna stay the same.
Is it $10 a month? Is it? Right.
Yeah, $10 is for the streaming, and then you do the videos one by one. So that's going down. So the other thing is, as far as news, Facebook is going to change their like and share button. What's up with that?
Yeah, they're getting like more animated, type like buttons and the share buttons. They'll be more pop like, and they'll have like a little more darker blue color. Nothing out of this world. It's still gonna do the same, job of sharing and liking.
Yeah, well, where's my unlike button? I want the unlike button. I want to be a little bit negative sometimes. There's some, there's some unlikable stuff on Facebook that you want to unlike.
A lot of stuff.
Like everything is not alike. Not everything is Skittles and roses and rainbows.
Well, it gives the option to keep them scrolling down. You don't have to like it.
Yeah, but it's also nice to be like, blam, nigga, no unlike.
We can always delete the person of the page.
Yeah, but you're not gonna delete the whole person.
That's the ultimate unlike.
One thing.
That's the ultimate unlike. We can't beat that.
We don't want to off people either. So that's the whole thing. And the biggest news of all has to do with my shirt and what's on your screen right now. Star Wars is finally gonna come out again. Star Wars 7, ladies and gentlemen, has been announced for December 18, 2015.
Oh, I thought we made 2014. I was hoping it was 14.
That's what the downfall of the story was, like the 2015. It's like, damn.
And there's gonna be a continuation, right?
Yeah, this is gonna continue after. Okay, for the people that don't know Star Wars, and we have to get. Did you ever watch Star Wars, the original Star Wars?
In VHS.
Okay, so those were supposedly 4, 5, and 6 in a timeline. Okay, when we first saw them, when DJ Fuego and Cuco first saw them, those were 1, 2, and 3. But George Lucas decided to do prequels of that, so the Phantom Menace is actually number 1 if you do timeline wise.
That's why it's episode 1, right?
Yeah,
makes sense.
So, but what we're getting in December is actually, man, this middle camera's killing us, son. Like it's like fuzzy.
Yeah, I know. I gotta adjust the setting.
So what we're getting now is actually 7. So this is what's gonna continue after Luke I am your father. So this is 7. It's actually gonna be Luke's kids, and you know their kids are gonna be Jedi's and so forth. And
What's the timeline like? You know, is it like 10 years from the last movie, 10, 15? Like,
They haven't said yet. And yes, J.J. Abrams, the same guy that's doing Star Trek, is making the Star Wars movie. So that's kind of like a nerd thing. Like, how the heck can you touch both of the nerd
yeah, I was about
universes?
to say that right now.
And hopefully no lens flares, please. Because in Star Wars, Star Trek, the second movie he made, wow, those lens flares even like in dinner candles.
What's a lens flare?
Lens flare is when you know how when you look into the sun,
yeah,
and that bright beam hits the camera,
yeah,
that's a lens flare.
Okay.
So the problem is that that happens naturally, but when you start sticking them in the movie just for sticking it in the movie to add like dramatic effect, then we have a problem. So that's where that whole lens flare.
Well, that's what you gotta put a Trekkie to make a movie.
So hopefully he doesn't have his Trekkie nerdgasms on Star Wars, because Star Wars and Star Trek to me are like two different
Yeah, you
things.
can't compare them.
So please don't mess up the Star Wars. And it's kind of far away, but it's cool that we actually have, release date. So we got, something to look forward to. We are gonna have a watch party.
Is there a plot? They haven't released anything about the plot or anything like that?
No, they're gonna try to keep it all hush hush. But if you read the books, like I love Star Wars. I'm not a big Star Wars nerd, even though the Ewoks, Luke Crate. So there is like a plot, good, evil, the four levels, that whole thing.
Okay.
So just so you know, we're actually doing a contest, so you can win your own copy of Battlefield or Call of Duty Ghost. And the contest is going to actually run from now till November 26th. There's 2 ways of winning. You could either, make a video and post it onto our Facebook page, or you can also get people to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And there's actually a video on there, so you guys can watch and learn how to win the contest. So actually today we also have another contest going. We're actually going to give away a copy of Borderlands 2 out to a lucky winner that could answer 2 questions. So question number 1 is, in Borderlands 2 there's actually a couple classes. There's your Borderlands right here. So there's actually a couple classes. How many classes are they? And what are those classes? So if you can answer that in the comments, we would take that. Bad Habit says he wants COD. I don't know why.
Call of Duty?
Yeah, he wants Ghost.
Everybody wants Call of Duty.
I know, everybody wants Call of Duty. So Call of Duty, I guess, is the bomb. So that's question number 1. So if you guys there's actually 2 questions. This is a 2-parter. So part 1 question is, how many classes are in Borderlands 2 and which are they? We're going to take a quick break. And our break is actually sponsored by Loot Crate. They're the ones that send me the bomb. You guys got to jump in it. Cuquito loves Loot Crate.
I love Loot Crate too.
And that is saying a lot. If Lord Infamous backs a product, it's serious. Yes, Mr.
Sir.
Put it on there. Where is it? Hey. Oh, we don't got it?
They don't got the pen.
Oh.
I got the whole video. I gotta re-edit it.
Hey. There you go.
Thank you. So if Lord Infamous backs it up, it's a good product. Loot Crate. So every month you get a package, and every month they pick one lucky subscriber that wins the mega crate. It's a big crate. So
What about this?
Take a guess. If you could guess, what would it be?
I don't know, some Thanksgiving.
Well, Coquito, do you know?
In our world. With the gamer as the focal point for our efforts, we've created a platform attuned to consumers' changing behaviors and an evolving sense of play. Our vision for the future is consumer-centric, developer.
You're gonna win a PlayStation 4 and an Xbox One. You can't get any better than that.
That's like Christmas on Thanksgiving.
What? I'm saying. So that's why you guys gotta jump on Loot Crate. We don't have the video, right?
What?
That's alright.
Yeah.
So we got our Loot Crate video of us unboxing the Loot Crate. So check it out. and we'll be back with the video game section of the show.
Nice black box. It's Loot Crate, and what it is, it comes with a bunch of geek items and stuff, like collectibles of certain things during this month, and each month has a different theme. This month's theme, and this is October's theme, is survival. So you're gonna get to. I hope to see.
I think I was dragging it, and maybe that's why it erased.
No, but it doesn't. Like, look, I tried dragging it. It doesn't let me do it.
Well, that metal camera, I'm gonna break it.
I gotta tweak it on the main side.
Is that what it is?
I guess because it looks freaking like. Damn, when it's up close, it looks nice.
What about the video? What happened to the video?
Maybe zombies and stuff like that. They're trying to keep it to that theme of Halloween, and since a lot of zombie series been coming out, trying to keep up with that.
So yeah, so basically Loot Crate is a monthly or 3 times a month or 6 times a month subscription. So you go to lootcrate.com and you can sign up. We're gonna have a link on the description to help support the GameBros team out, because we do a web show on Twitch TV, and hopefully if we could get enough subscribers, we could do it live on YouTube. So we're actually going to get into this, and we're going to actually open up the Loot Crate box. This is our actual first Loot Crate box that we've gotten. So like my brother says, it's a survival theme. So first thing off the bat, the first thing we see is that we get a little comic book, survival comic book here. So it's a small comic book. I guess it'll teach you how to, you want to open it up and show them. It's a survival guide on how to, different steps that you could take to survive a zombie holocaust. The funny thing, my brother and I, we already have our own team set up of who we're going to survive with, what are we going to do, steps we're going to take. So that's a little guide that helps you survive. The next thing we see in here is a t-shirt. It's a nice gray t-shirt, my size of course, and as you can see it says Walking Dead. So it's a play on words of Walking Dead, of course, a series that started this week again, The Walking Dead. And if you can see in the picture, it's actually little Ewoks in zombie form. Would you be able to take out an Ewok, DJ Fuego?
Definitely. I think they're not too dangerous as much as humans, but they can gang up on you. So we'll see if we can, but I'm pretty sure we can.
For the people that don't know, switch the camera. For the people that don't know, Star Wars Unleashed had an actual trophy about kicking Ewoks in the nuts. So I got that trophy. I think it was practice for the Walking Dead. Nice shirt. I like it. Like the material. It's all really nice printed. I like the shirt. Love it. I'm a big Star Wars fan. So GameBros is a video game show. So we know a lot about video games. What else we got in here? We got some little buttons. I guess they're all 8-bit shaped. I guess patches that you get for taking out somebody with a crossbow. Somebody with a medipack, and guess avoiding the vomit, maybe.
It's a zombie hand coming out of the ground. But you can wear these buttons. It's cool. It's kind of cool. It's different. You really don't see this anywhere else. It's just that's the cool thing about the Loot Crate. You get stuff that you actually really don't see in stores, and it's nice to go with the specific theme.
So you actually get a $5 off of Graphic Lab, and Graphic Lab did make the T-shirt, as you can see on the label inside the shirt. So that means you could get other T-shirts made by Graphic Lab. Maybe you want to get another one for a significant other for the Halloween. So you get $5 off. A little code there. I'm gonna block it out so you guys don't take it from me. So $5 off, you get that. Then if you look inside, we get a tattoo of
a bite mark, and you have an infection ID barcode. I guess you could put that on your neck or on your cheek or anywhere like
put
that.
Put it on my forearm, show that I was infected, and have like a little bite mark on your neck for Halloween. That's pretty cool. It's one of those water tattoos you put
Yeah.
on yourself. Maybe you could get it on Coquito. You know, get a little tattoo action. Then we got a, oh, how cute. We got a little
Greetings card.
greeting card from the zombie. It says, "I love your guts." Um, if you're from our generation, guts meant something else, but we're not gonna get into that. So the zombies love my guts. Your brain are nice too. So I'm gonna get this and I'm gonna just sign it and write into it. I'm gonna send it to my wife because I love her guts and I like her brain too. So that's pretty cool. So we keep going. Oh, Coquito probably will like this. It actually is an eyeball. We're gonna probably split this in half between him and his brother. It's an eyeball candy. Cool.
Thank you.
Then, whoa!
I'm not reading the dictionary.
Is this another one? Did I get two? Oh, payday! I got two cards for the graphic lab.
Wow, that's already $10.
So that's $10. I'm halfway with the shirt probably.
Yeah.
So the loot crate costs $20. If you get 3 months, it's shorter, and as you go. Hello.
One, two, one, two. One, two, one, two, one, two. One, two, one, two, one, two. Hello.
Settings, how you started last time. Oh, I see Fabi. He's back. Yep. So we're back. We're so sorry. Oh, okay. We got a lot of stuff working now. You fixed the cameras? You fixed. Hear us better now. So that was great. Awesome product. We loved it. I just felt so bad. And we kind of like tagged it. So every month, basically, they change their phrase. So every month, they pick a topic. Last topic was survive, which was like a zombie apocalypse kind of package. That's why we got the Walking Dead, kind of play on words instead of Walking Dead. Walking Dead. I thought it was a pretty nice shirt. I actually got a nice little card that I gave my wife. That it says, I like your heart, but I love your brain more.
I love your guts. Was it?
Oh, I love your guts. My bad. I love your guts and I love your brain more. And I saw the tattoos and I didn't think they were, I thought they were cool, but actually when you see them implemented, like people, I saw a guy had the tattoo, the bite marks on his arm, and he actually tied like a belt, and he was about to saw off his arm. I took a picture, put it on Instagram. Yeah. I thought it was pretty good. I saw the one with the infected patch on the neck, and like had like a sad face, like, oh, I got infected.
Oh, I thought it was just like you put on your book.
No, there was a lot of tattoos that you could. So that was pretty cool. So as far as now we're gonna move on to like the we always here. So but this time we actually have something different that I wanted. The other day, Lord Infamous and I were at work at a real job where we make the money to do
Dessert.
so we were walking around and Lord Infamous wanted churros. So we went to go get some churros and we met this lady from Italy that actually paints. So the first thing I saw with Lord Infamous this paint. So as soon as I saw it, I wanted to buy it for DJ Fuego. So I'm gonna put it right here. You guys can actually see it.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
So that's a picture of Joe Green.
Bring it up. I'll hold. I'll hold. I'll
So
hold.
it's
I'll hold.
a picture of
Right there. Right there.
Wolverine
Right there. Right
coming
there.
out
Right
of
there. Right
the Weapon X, tank when he's getting his antimentium claws.
there. That's from the first. The first. The first. The first.
The first books, the comic books, basically when Wolverine, let me get close to the mic. So for the people that don't know the Wolverine story, he's got the power to heal himself. So basically, the Weapon X program, what they did is they put antimentium, which is like the strongest metal in the Marvel universe. So that's when he busts out of the
I remember that scene.
so when I saw it, I knew DJ Slayer was gonna love it, and I got my own. It's a little bit bigger. Thanks, DJ for Infamous to help me, and it actually it's a painting of Mr. Kenway from Assassin's Creed Black Flag. When I saw it, I'm like, I gotta have this. So, actually, I really like these paintings, and the cool thing, the reason why we're talking about this is because the lady from Italy actually had a video game store in Italy ever since 1979. She actually had a Commodore 64, and I just found it weird that of all the things you can paint, she actually painted these things. And the cool thing is that she is able to paint whatever you want. If you have a high resolution of any picture, family portrait, anything, picture, video games, you come up with it, she can actually paint it on the canvas. So the prices are very, very reasonable. Right there is her name and stuff of where you guys can get. We just need to put up an email for her. But if anything, you guys can put it on the chat room, and we can,
That's the name of her. Pat Jenner.
There's a lot of echo effects opposing. We're crossing streams. So let's try not. We should lower the volume. So, like I said, we have her information if you guys want to get in touch with her. She's gonna get on our Facebook fan page, so then we can work things out. Lord Infamous was thinking about getting.
No, I am gonna go. I am.
talk?
Hello, 1, 2.
It wasn't even that.
It was what I said.
It was because I never posted this one.
That's why. That's what I was trying to tell you. This is a picture you had didn't have the mic on.
Oh yeah, we're still live.
Hello.
Alright, go.
Hello. I'm gonna get a Pokemon painting in Skyrim.
So, are you gonna get both in one shot?
Nah, I'm gonna get separate ones.
It's so hard for us to like run a show and get the groove going when every like 5 minutes like something happens.
We're just beginning, so I mean,
It's only episode 1
Yeah.
out of like 1 million that we've done. It's just like since we started on YouTube, everything we had to start from scratch again, so it makes everything kind of hard. But it's okay. Once we get the kinks out.
no, we're gonna be better next week for sure.
So next week we're gonna have all the bugs out. Now that we got the main GameBros, gaming PC up and going, now we can start, getting all the effects, all the
Yeah, we're gonna
all
go
the
to the
thirds
training
and all that
camp.
stuff.
We're going to the training
We're gonna
camp.
send the Lord Infamous to producing boot camp over there in Carroll City somewhere and try to get him to up to snuff so he can start broadcasting for us. So like I highly recommend these paintings. I don't know. I see DJ Fuego sticking the birdie at the camera and
Still work.
to the computer. So,
How again?
I just see DJ Fuego just sticking a bird to the computer, so I know something's going wrong. So I highly recommend these paintings. She had everything, like Grand Theft Auto, normal paintings of lions, and she could make a portrait of your family. So me and Christy are thinking about dressing up like our favorite comic book heroes or video games, and taking a picture and sending it to her so she can paint it as a canvas. I thought that was a pretty good idea.
Just make sure it's high resolution too.
That's what she made a big emphasis on, the high res thing. So I guess she needs the high resolution to be able to get a nice painting. I like the colors that she used, and they're like really bright and vibrant. So that's that. The other thing we wanted to talk about is a very good game that I wish we would have clips for, but we don't. Next week we'll, like I said, do a better job. It's for Batman Arkham Origins for the PS and Xbox, and Batman Blackgate. What's wrong?
You didn't tell me that. It's like an important freaking.
It's okay.
Yeah.
We all know what Batman looks like anyway, right?
Yeah, he looks like this. I'm a bat.
Yeah, a little pointy on the back. The chopper.
You're just mad because I said chopper and I guessed it right. So I've been playing a lot of Batman Origins Blackgate on the Vita. For the people that don't know, it's actually for Vita and the DS, the 3DS. And it's a 2D kind of 3D game. Like the game's actually in 3D, but you only move in 2D space. But in some, like, it's cool the way they do it because it feels like you're there. And there's different levels. I don't know if you ever played Little Big Planet, how it has like a forefront level, a middle level, and a back level. So it's kind of like that. When you're fighting, there's actually like 4 or 5 guys coming at you, and they're in different levels inside the one stage. So it's pretty cool when you fight and everything. Honestly, I got stuck on one part because of a bug. Like I couldn't advance, and then like I turned off my PlayStation, my Vita, and then turned it back on, and then all of a sudden I could break a hole in the wall on the roof, which I couldn't do before, and it really stressed me out.
Was it a bug in the game or just for you?
No, it was a bug that I encountered because I went into the room like a million times.
It's not massive.
There's another massive bug.
Oh.
When it's kind of like the whole Pokemon XY. If you beat Black Mask, you had to exit the whole, like, a couple of rooms before saving, because if you saved and shut off your PlayStation right after, like, oh, I beat Black Mask, I'm gonna turn it off and play a different game, you would have to start all over. It would just make the save file corrupt, and you wouldn't be able to play no more.
I would have destroyed my game right there.
I was about to destroy because of this bug. I kept going into this room. I would, you use your finger on the touchscreen to scan the room to find what you could destroy or
The
clues
clues
or
and
stuff
all
like that.
Okay.
And it's just like the Batman. There's like the teeth, the rattling teeth. You have to throw your, blade. For the Black Mask area, there's Black Mask helmets all over the place, and you have to break those. For the Penguins area, he has little penguins. You have to break those. So you use your finger to scan it. So I would keep going into this room, scan around, scan the roof, scan the floor, nothing. And I'm like, what do I do? Like, I got stuck. I'm like, God, that never happened to me in video games. So I wrote to people. I'm like, am I gonna have to start over? What the hell? And they're like, no, there's got to be some exit. So I turned off my Vita, booted back up, went into the same exact room. I scanned, and I was able to blow a hole in the roof. I was pissed because it was like 2-3 days going back and forth in the level, and the problem is that you couldn't exit the level any other way. It was through the roof or nothing, because you would fall through a big pit, so you couldn't just scale the pit back up. So that was a big no. But as far as the game, like I said, I like it. I highly recommend it. If you have a Vita or 3DS, you should go out and buy this game, because basically on the Vita there's nothing else to play right now until we have the cross-play.
Yeah.
So
what's the story behind the game?
Well, it's a prequel. It's like the beginning of everything. Basically, do you remember Batman Arkham Asylum?
Yeah.
You remember how they kept referencing Blackgate? Oh, that incident that happened in Blackgate.
Yeah.
That whole thing that happened in Blackgate. Well, you play what happened in Blackgate. What happens in Blackgate is that Penguin, Joker, and Black Mask take over the prison. So that was the whole thing that they were referencing to. So that's pretty cool. Because now, I played all of them, like everything sticks together pretty well. And it's funny how the original Batman Arkham Asylum came out a couple of years ago, and they had the foresight to include those little, Blackgate.
So you think that was planned or no?
I believe that it was partially planned, because there's no way you stick those words in there about Blackgate and then later on make a game about it and not have had that foresight that you were going to do that.
Yeah, makes sense.
So the other game is Batman Origin. This one's actually an Xbox 360 and PS3 game.
Big consoles.
Is the big boys, and we want to bring Prodigy out here because he's the one that's been playing it. So
does it live up to the hype?
Well, that's the man. That's why his name is Prodigy, because he is a child prodigy. When you see him, you're like, what? Yes, this is Prodigy right here, ladies and gentlemen. So, Prodigy, you want to talk into the mic? Gonna interview you real quick. So, you've been playing Batman Arkham Asylum?
Yes.
So what's up? What's this game about? We know it's a prequel. We know it's about what happened before the Arkham Asylum games. This is basically when Batman becomes Batman. So tell us, what do you think about the game?
So far, I think it's a good game. It's still kind of more of like the other games, like it's still like the same city. You're still like in the same places. Like the difference is the graphics are still the same.
So you wanted to see better graphics since it's a newer game.
Yeah.
So it's kind of still with the old Batman engine.
Yes.
How's the gameplay?
So far it's good. Sometimes it'll glitch here and there when you're fighting with like the people, like the different people you meet up.
Yeah. Is it better than Arkham City or no?
Depends, because the storyline is different. So there's different things than from the other game.
Yeah, we wanna give a little shout out to our boy Carlos that finally was able to take out of his time to check us out. So here's a salute to our boy Chile, Carlitos. Vamos para el Mundial, Carlos. Yeah, doggy.
So the Chile,
Chile, le. I don't know it, but I've heard it before.
La Marea Roja, I think they call it.
So, what have you seen new gadgets and stuff that he uses in the game, or is it the same stuff?
He has a new one called the remote claw, where he shoots, like let's say he could shoot a wall, and then he shoots the person, and the claw will attach the person with the wall, so the person
kind of like
will
Just Cause.
Yeah. So it will like make the person go to the wall and get hit.
Can you claw 2 people?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably a trophy.
I don't know. I tried it still because it's kind of hard because they start running away when they.
They're like, oh my God, Batman has his remote claw. Everybody run. So as far, do you think people should go out and buy this game?
Yeah, if you like the game from previous like Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, you will probably like to get this game too.
That's awesome. So I love the Batman franchise. They've done a good job. A good note here is that the people that made Arkham Asylum and Arkham City was Rocksteady. They did not make this Arkham. They didn't make this Batman game. This is the company that made this game is the one that made the Wii U version of Batman.
Dun, dun, dun.
Is that good or bad?
That's look, man. We just talked to Prodigy, and do you think he's super excited to play this game?
Well, he was when he first bought it.
Yeah, but now that he's played it, this is the question I always ask. When you're in school, do you wish you were home playing Batman?
Battlefield.
Yeah.
See, look right there, that's it. So that's a good segue to our new game, Battlefield Bad Company 4.
What?
What the hell? That game doesn't even exist. It's just Battlefield 4.
We're
What
having
the
a
hell?
Bad Company 3.
We skipped it. When? Just now. So, when will then be now? If you guys know what that movie's from, I'll give you $5.
I know.
Not you, man.
Oh, okay.
So, Battlefield 4 came out last week. So let's get Lord Infamous back on the mic on the 1s and 2s. So what do you think of this Battlefield?
My honest opinion, just stick to Battlefield 3. It's the same thing.
Nah, come on. There's better maps.
Nah.
There's bigger maps. There's still more stuff. Like, honestly, today
Bigger maps?
Yeah.
they're way bigger.
Maps in Battlefield 3 were way bigger. The city, the one with the... what was it? The one with the jets and the planes. What was it?
This one has jets and planes too. No,
I forgot.
honestly,
I have the-
wait up.
Yeah.
But the thing is that, oh, go.
We haven't played Rush that much.
No, because we haven't played PlayStation 4, Xbox One. They're bigger maps because they're 64 page.
Yeah, but at the same time, we're talking about PlayStation 3 right now.
Yeah.
The maps are bigger. The problem is, how often have we advanced on Rush? Most of the time, you get to like the second rush point, and the defense defends it so well that we don't even advance some maps. At least that's what's happened to me in my experience. That we only destroy like 1 or 2 bombs. We didn't get to even keep extending the map.
Well, I don't know. I've played throughout the whole map. And I've seen all the maps, and it feels bigger than Battlefield 3.
There's only like 2 big maps, like huge maps on it, and the rest are kind of medium sized. And then they have some close quarter ones. The 2 big ones is that big antenna one. That one's super freaking far, man.
I haven't played that one.
That it's huge. That one and then that, huh? Yeah, there was the big dish.
Well, first thing, let's talk about the Battlelog app
Yeah.
that came out this week for Android and iOS. Actually, it's a really, really good app.
What
Like
is it?
anybody that has Battlefield should go out and just get it. It's a free app. And at the same time,
But what does it do?
you can change all your loadouts. It shows you all the guns, how much you have left to unlock them. You can switch all your stuff from all your tanks, all the different attachments on it. You could eventually do commander mode on it. That's the whole point.
I tried it. You could log on to your matches, which one you find. I don't know if it's gonna be an
On the
update.
tablet version.
No, it doesn't matter. I think it's gonna be an update when they release PlayStation 4 and stuff like that.
Okay, so basically, like you could change all your loadouts. I like the way it actually gives you each gun and breaks down the gun. Because one of my things is that I want to know how much power each gun has, how much recoil. On Battlefield 3, we wouldn't get that information.
No.
With this one, and it also, I like how it has everything laid out for you, so you know, man, I'm about to become a level 15.
Oh, yeah.
I need, to level up a certain gun.
So the brightness is.
There you go. So I actually like this. As far as there's a lot of bugs right now on the servers, so.
A lot.
And if you notice, we haven't even touched the story mode, because I don't think any of us have. And honestly, it's gotten to the point that I don't think anybody buys Battlefield 4 or Call of Duty for the story.
No, like I have Battlefield 3 till the day, and I never touched the story.
Not even the first level.
Not even the first level.
And you're a gold digging treasure trophy hunter.
Yeah, and then for Call of Duty Black Ops, I traded it in last week. I never even touched the story either. I went straight to multiplayer.
And I think that this has become a trend. I think that
But they
That's
fixed
a
that.
trend, but
They
man,
fixed that.
I played the story on Battlefield 3 and I loved it. I love that jet sequence, the sniping sequence. There's a bunch of tank sequence that you missed. It's amazing, like the stuff, because you get more out of that than multiplayer. The graphics are totally different from multiplayer. And I've talked to a lot of people that have played it, and they say the same thing. That was the best experience they could have on a video game.
a lot of people are saying that Call of Duty Ghost is gonna be game of the year because the story is so good.
So good.
So,
But you know how they fixed that now? Well, me being myself a trophy, hunter. Now you see all the trophies are only like based on the story.
like 3/4 of them.
Yeah, there's only like 5 trophies for the online.
Yeah.
The rest are just
Yeah,
story.
they switched it on it. 'Cause
Yeah.
they want people to play the story. I don't know why.
I think they should just sell the multiplayer. I'll be fine with
I
that.
think they should split it up and sell you a la carte. Like, do you want the single player? Yes. Do you want the multiplayer? No.
There's gonna be a
Or
lot of
vice
people.
versa. Yeah, but at the same time, I'm paying for what then? Because in the end, they're still sticking me for the multiplayer expansion packs, the premium edition. So why don't you just sell me the premium plus the multiplayer? And you could just keep your story mode, which is only like 6 hours long anyway.
But you gotta make 2 different games. Think about it. That's 2 different CDs. You gotta
And then
buy.
if nobody buys
No.
the other CD, dog, they're gonna go bankrupt. And just
Why?
make
They'll
multiplayer.
still bank just on the fact that, first of all, they're not going to change nothing because they're selling so much.
Yeah.
So why even change it? So I'm just saying, like, I think that if I wanted just multiplayer, just sell me the multiplayer. I don't need the CD. Just let me download access to your servers.
I know PlayStation Network did that when they put out Killzone 3 on online. They sold you, you want the multiplayer or you want the story.
EA did it too with the freaking Fight Night. You want the story mode?
Legacy mode, yeah.
And then, or do you want the freaking just be able to fight online?
Yeah.
Or do you want the whole game? So it's possible. They can do it. So
It's all about money. Well, it looks like
the
chat room is
PlayStation,
going crazy.
according to Bad Habit, when the PlayStation 4 releases, there will be a PlayStation Network app that will let you do that commander mode thing. So
For your phone, tablet?
for phone and tablet. That PlayStation app's gonna be like disgusting. It's gonna let you do a bunch of stuff. They already have the update for the Vita, so you can start cross playing. And Killzone, that was
But what is that app gonna do? Let me buy games or play?
let you do everything. When you're at work, you're you're helping me fix an ice machine. And like, oh man, FIFA comes out. Download it, turns on your PlayStation, starts downloading. So by the time you get home, it's there.
Oh, that sounds
Just
bad.
like the battle log I was doing right now, I was setting up all my loadouts. And then I started looking at, what gun I have, what can I use? Oh, I need to unlock
Scope and
this
this
and
and
scope.
that.
And I started setting up, and that was pretty cool. I, preload everything just while I'm eating crap. You know?
Look at my boy Prodigy. He already did the update for the Vita. If you see on your right there, that little blue icon, that's for you to be able to link. Oh my goodness. To be able to link the Vita to the PS4. So, Xbox, why don't you stick that in your pipe and smoke it?
They got group play, group chat,
Oh, adult controls too.
adult controls.
So, Prodigy's gonna not be able to play Grand Theft Auto on it no more. So, Battlefield, do we recommend this? Do we not get it? Should we get it?
Just wait for the PS4.
If you, yeah.
Or
Why?
PS4,
Why?
Xbox
No.
One.
If you're gonna buy Battlefield for the next gen system, just buy the game now.
You'll be way ahead of
Because
everybody.
what happens, you start leveling up your character, and then you just pay $10 and you upgrade it to the next gen
Or I
version.
could just pay $20 and unlocks everything.
You just spend an extra $10.
To unlock everything and spend countless hours doing
No, but
that?
that unlock thing, Lord Infamous, seriously, that comes out like 6 months later. It's not right away.
Yeah.
No, they'll do it.
They do it, but it takes a while before it comes out.
The demand is high for people like me, like to cheat.
If you get the premium, you get a bunch of box. Was it crates? Or,
Yeah, you start getting all the attachments and stuff.
Yeah.
So, I say you go out and get it. Might as well start playing now.
But you can't play with your friends, remember, because you can't set up a party.
And that's something I don't like. What's up with that? Like, they went backwards on that. Like, they gotta come up with a patch for that. To be able to set up your group before you go into the server, because the way we do it right now with Team Ramrod is that we send, hey, DJ Fuego, we'll find a server, and we all just sit there, and then he texts us, hey, I found one, so we all just join.
We gotta hope that there's enough room for all of us.
Exactly, he's gotta jump in and out of rooms to find a room that actually fits our criteria.
You know, that got me so pissed. I created a Twitter account just so I could go on Twitter every day and like tweet the people from Battlefield, like, what can I set up a party?
Yeah, that's it's hard. They need to do a
it.
patch for that. But actually, go out there and get it. If you guys get it for the PS3, you could join Team Ramrod with Kuko 2145, Lord Infamous, and DJ Fuego.
We're looking for a fifth member, right?
Yeah, we're looking for a sniper. We need a sniper. We already got the engineer. We already got the
engineer.
We already got our medic. Messing with the camera. And then we got our assault, our support guy, midfield maestro. So we're looking for a sniper, which is last I checked, Bad Habit's a good sniper. Yeah. And it's glitching out a lot. You know, I got a call from one of my friends saying, hey, I can't even pick a certain class. It doesn't even let me. What's up with that? I'm like, nigga, just wait up for the patch. Well, you know, I don't work for EA.
I think they put all the interns to make the game, and the real workers are doing the one for the PS4 version or something like that.
Yeah. They're trying to get that up to snuff.
Save on cost. I don't know.
And is the Xbox version gonna run on 1080p or is it gonna be 720?
2000p.
2000p. They wish they're running 4K. That's a big problem, I think, because like if you guys can see my camera, it's pretty fuzzy because of the auto zoom. That's how the Xbox was.
This is 720 and this is 1080.
1080. What's up? Hello, ladies.
720.
So Xbox has a lot of work cut out for them.
Can we go back to, what was it, 420?
You want 480?
480. I want 480.
480. Wow.
480. DJ Lord Infamous wants 480 running 60 frames per second.
I want to stand out. No, I want to go back to the old, what was it, the 3 cables?
The analog?
I want analog.
The input?
Hell yeah, channel 3.
So that's it for our review section. Next we're gonna come up with sports. So here we're gonna take a little quick break. Sponsored by Loot Crate.
Muscle, muscle, muscle. What? Muscle, muscle, muscle. Flex. Muscle, muscle, muscle. What? Muscle, muscle, muscle. Flex. Keyboard solo. Give me that. Flame sacks. Danger! What? Danger! 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 Back! And that's the power of music. Now you try. Make music with my muscle parts using your keyboard device. Do it!
Welcome to GameBros. I got taught on something. This is Cuco.
Your difference.
Coquito.
Yeah.
And we're gonna unbox the weapon of all weapons, autofocus.
Autofocus.
Oh my goodness, maybe we should have thought this through. So, there we go.
One of the things to hide open.
Pull it out. That's it.
Is that a deadly weapon?
That is one deadly weapon.
I think you have to put the
Oh man, it's pretty cool. Yeah, show that off what else.
put a hand for it.
Commentary?
So you put this here, I guess? Here,
Put it on the truck.
show it off.
What game is that?
Assassin's Creed? Maybe the
That's
Pirates?
Assassin's Creed.
The Black Flag? And what is it?
There's a staggering mechanism?
That's what it's called, staggering mechanism?
I don't know.
Is that the proper name?
The stabbing mechanism?
Back in the ghetto, we call it a shanker.
The shanker. The shanker.
There you go.
Okay.
So basically, I guess you put your arm in here. Oh heck no, you put my arm in here.
For midgets.
No, you're supposed to put this on first.
That's for all the people, man. You can't go stab nobody now, right?
Does it go the other way?
Okay.
Like that?
No, because
Well, this part
Yeah, it has to be
strapped.
like that because you're gonna lift your
yeah, right?
Yeah, straight wrist.
hands like that.
So this goes like that. But how do you... Puta, ya me saqué un dedo, man. If this was a real knife, I would be fingerless.
You're supposed to open it, I think. Didn't you press a button right
Yeah, it
there?
has to be strapped onto the wrist thing, doesn't it?
Yeah, but how do you activate this thing? If you press this.
Yeah, it goes like that.
What the heck?
I thought he did like the whole Spider-Man thing. And
Is it like con el dedo?
if you go like that.
Like just strapped to the bottom of it?
So this
Put
goes,
your arm in there? Too?
this goes strapped here.
No, the other one. This one.
Like that.
No, this one. No, put it in.
No, wait.
It's done now. It'll stab people.
Oh,
You gotta
because I
put
think
that
you can go.
first.
You just go like that in the single. Doesn't it supposed to go like this? Here?
That's how it goes.
Damn, dog. This bonito, dog.
Beautiful.
Try to put the thing.
Crap.
Ah, you don't need this junk.
Why did you do that, dog?
Let me try coffee.
This is not working. This is not good for
He's
TV.
getting shot. What the heck happened to this thing?
This has to, this somehow.
I think that's like decoration, isn't it?
I think that's for something else. You can also put it like this. Oh, look.
Should we bring it out?
It's got an on and off switch. So, the
So
safety.
we're gonna demonstrate on a person with a smaller.
Don't you gonna put the straps first?
Not so small.
Happy Halloween.
Why can't we get this on
Bookito
Halloween?
will be Assassin's Creed. For Halloween next year, I'll be Kratos or something. You could use that.
I'm telling you, gotta take this out.
No, it's good. There's Assassin's Creed boy. Alright, that wasn't good for TV. Next.
Next item.
Put it off, Papi, turn it off. Or nobody touches that thing.
Yeah, it's not too much. What's the next item for a bid?
What happened to the Borderlands contest?
Nobody answered the first question.
Because nobody has Borderlands.
Carlos says it's childproof. That's why we couldn't get it to work. The other question for the Borderlands 2 game is this game was created by a company called Gearbox, and we want to know who the CEO for Gearbox is. Really easy question. I know the name like off the top of my head. And it's made by the developer was Gearbox and created by Gearbox, and the one that published it was 2K Games. But the question is, who's the CEO for Gearbox? Do you know, Lord? No?
No, I just play the games.
We just destroyed it, right?
Yeah, this one's an endless game. You want to play a game that you have nothing
And
to
there's
do.
freaking
Billions.
DLC
But you
for
can
it.
play with your son.
So if you could answer the first two, I'll give the question out again. Question number 1 is, how many classes are there in Borderlands 2, and which classes are they?
Name one.
And name the classes. And the second question is, who is the CEO of Gearbox? So whoever answers that first in the chat room would actually win this copy of Borderlands 2.
With that metal box.
With the metal box and everything. You can't get that at GameStop.
Nope. Not even on Amazon. Maybe on Amazon, yeah.
So, the other unboxing, we're gonna unbox one last thing to finish the show.
I wonder what it is. Mystery. Put it on. Ooh, Batman. I like Batman.
It's a game we talked about today. It is Batman Arkham Origins.
Is it Origins or Arkham Origins? Oh, no.
Batman Arkham Origins. So, first thing we're gonna do is rip open the box.
Another box?
And inside that box is another box.
But we don't want to rip
Who
this.
made that?
We're not gonna
The Riddler?
The Riddler made this box. And I don't even think it really made
Does it come with wall strings?
First thing right now, we see a little paper that says all printed material is made in China. Very important. Okay?
Cheap labor.
Just in case you want to know. All the material, printed material, is made in China. First thing, we got a wanted poster.
The Batman.
Sorry.
This wanted poster is for the most overrated superhero, if you ask me.
Blasphemy.
It is of the Batman. And he's wanted in this game. That's the big difference between this game and other games. Then we have the blueprints for what it is called the
Batwing?
Batwing. Oh, look at that.
Right.
It actually folds up. That's the only way it'll fit in the Batcave.
It has a map of Arkham City.
Oh man. This is actually the map of the game. And the best thing is just like the, I don't know if you guys got the map. Yeah, look at Prodigy. It's like, oh damn, it's got all the freaking secret
Don't
areas.
spoil it. Don't spoil it.
So, no spoilers, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. So, that's pretty cool. It's got all the map, all the plot points.
Got this black mask thing.
I'll show it off.
Yeah, I think it's like the contract or something.
Oh.
Oh, so I could look for.
You should have just took that for one to posters.
Look at that. Lord Infamous.
Was it an
Check it out.
agreement for a hit, I guess, or something?
That's the package that Lord Infamous got to try to take out the Batman.
An agreement. We got pictures. I guess all the assassins. Who's that, Bane?
Yeah.
Which Bane is this? The real one
The
or
real,
one from?
real one, dog.
That was before he got. That's before he got the Venom
Before it
virus.
started juicing up. We got,
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Who's
That's
this guy?
Deathshot.
Was it
That's
Firefly?
Firefly.
I've never heard of these people in my life.
I heard of him.
Killer Crockett, I knew that guy. What else?
We got a little evidence package. And in the evidence package, we actually have a tooth. Whose tooth is it?
Killer
So-
Croc?
Yeah, could be. Then we have another evidence package. And in this little evidence package, we have a poker chip. I might actually give this one to Mikey, so it could be a good luck charm when he goes and plays poker.
Is that Copperhead?
Oh, it could be Copperhead too. So what else we got in here? We actually have a copy of the game, Batman.
Might as well come with the game.
And it actually has the Nightfall pack, and very nice. That's the game. Then we also have a movie with a digital copy, and it's
Blu-ray.
it's a Blu-ray, which is awesome.
Finally.
You know, it's got the necessary evil superheroes of the DC comics. So
You see?
It's pretty cool.
Oh, I want to watch
there
that.
you go. We're gonna rock this movie this weekend with Coquito. Then we have a handy dandy, beautiful art book.
Premium check.
Oh man, I love art books.
Oh man, this is actually pretty freaky. I don't know if you want to switch it to
Yeah,
this.
that's pretty crazy.
I actually have a picture of Batman and his family. Check that out. Check that out.
Damn, dog, that nigga was fat.
I know, man. He's
Oh,
good. He's a
chunky
healthy
behind.
eater, man.
So you want to be a vandal, so you can tag. Erase. Oh, there it is.
There it is. Look at that. You can go
I don't know what
for
this A is for, but
assassins.
there it is. Remember what the parasites stole from us.
That's
I mean,
again.
if I say spoil, it's really important to get.
It's really say it.
It's like what each group of assassins, they have their own henchmen, so it's called the Anarchy. Each group is called the Anarchy.
Okay, that's so we can tag up one of the PlayStations with the Anarchy logo. So there we go. That's the art book. Beautiful art book. Actually, we're gonna put up a shelf up here with all my Batman stuff because we actually have a lot of Batman stuff for the studio.
And
So
yet he's the most overrated, right?
Yeah.
We got the most dolls, and yet he's overrated.
and here we go. The heavy hitter. We got a foam box.
Oh, I thought it was just empty box.
It's a foam box. So let's crack open the foam box now.
I'm not there.
In the middle. No, you don't do it like that. Just cut it off from the top.
So what do we have in here?
Wow, what a case to open.
It has its own grappling gun.
We have a new statue for the GameBros studio. And guess what, guys? Surprise! It is not Batman. It is the best, if you ask me, supervillain in any. You could keep all the Marvels, you could keep all the other DC. This is the best supervillain of them all. The Joker.
Can we get an overhead cam on that 5?
So we'll take the infamous camera and zoom in
Look how
on
much
different
money
parts.
on that.
So it's got like the TVs.
We got a book on the floor.
It's got the one night kill the Batman. $50 million to kill the Batman.
Starline view and everything.
Was it bread or what is that? Cookies?
That's actually because it's Christmas. So that is a fruitcake.
Oh, okay.
So don't be a fruitcake, please.
Does Joker make an appearance in this game?
Yes, he does.
Look. Oh. I didn't even know.
Without the regular voice, right?
But it's not Mark Hamill. It's actually the guy that does the voice of Joel and does the voice of the guy from BioShock. What's this guy's name?
David Jaffe.
No.
Forrest Booker. Booker something.
Booker, just Booker. So the guy that does Booker, the voice of Booker, and does the voice of Joel from Last of Us, does the voice of Joker in this one. And damn, it's a pretty big.
Where are we gonna put this?
That's the question. We gotta find where to put it. But it's really nice statue to add to the collection.
I would like $1,000.
And so if you guys could find the collector's edition of Black Ops. If you guys could find the collector's edition of Batman Arkham Origins, what do you guys think? Should they get it? Should they pass?
I think it's amazing.
It's good.
Honestly, the pictures and the evidence just gives it a good, nice flavor to it.
Yeah, like
it enhances the game.
Like having all these little things like the Batman picture, because that's a big emphasis in this game, is the whole Batman, how he becomes Batman, why he becomes Batman, the family. You get a movie, most movies cost like, Blu-ray movie costs like $20, $30.
More.
Not unless you find them on Walmart, you know, those like a game. Just all the little things that, add to it. I really like this whole thing. The whole Black Mask contract, where it looks and everything is pretty cool.
Looks legit.
Yeah, it looks like they hired. Here you go, Lord Infamous. Why don't you take those guys out for me? So, this we want to thank everybody for episode 1 of YouTube and the whole experience of trying to get everything working. We promise that next week will be a smoother, more vibrant show. We'll have the green screen working. We'll have all the stuff working. We'll have music, videos, funny videos, and we also talk about sports. So that kind of like the whole technical difficulties cut into that time. So we want to thank everybody from GameBros. Thank you very much. This was Kuko,
Lord Infamous,
DJ Fuego running the production studio. Thank you everybody and have a good night.